With the growing number of academic programs, along with the construction of new buildings, St. Xavier began to resemble more of a university. The campus began to expand with the opening of the Graham School of Management and the addition of dormitories.
And it was a difficult decision because St. Xavier always thought of itself as a teaching school, and there was this tension between teaching and research.
And reached a point where it seemed as if the university designation was far more reflective of what the college had become, far more reflective of where it wanted to go.
As St. Xavier University changed from a college directed by the Sisters of Mercy to an institution with a decreasing number of sisters, keeping Mercy Charism alive became an obstacle.
The sisters decided to respond to that was not to look at it as a negative, but to look at the opportunity to bring lay colleagues into a real intentional vision of carrying on the Mercy tradition and heritage. It's about our currently being committed to carrying on the charism of Catherine McAuley in a variety of ways.
We're here because we're driven by the person of Jesus, and we want to do good for all, no matter who they are or where they come from, because we do it in the name of Christ. And then we do it by living out those values of respect and integrity and compassion. Then Mother McAuley's vision is fully realized.
I know through service activities, that's a very strong vehicle for students who are very service-minded.
I guess the best parts of the Sisters of Mercy and my experience at the university was through service and through retreats here, and they're offered to everyone, and I feel like everyone should have the opportunity to go on these without being afraid, and knowing that in any discipline or any location that they're going to be making a difference for other people.
It's important for students to not only engage in the Mercy trips that are sponsored each spring and in each fall, but it's also important to spread the mission and the heritage of the Sisters of Mercy.
Service is eye-opening. I mean, the first trip I went to, the last trip I went on, I've seen so many different types of people, so many different types of situations that you see on TV or you hear about, but you don't get it until you see it. And then it becomes this sort of, I guess, power building up in you that you want to change, and that's the spirit part of it.
The experiences I've had so far have just made me want to have even more experiences. I want to go on more service trips, do service trips, volunteer, and it even influenced me actually to go to Ireland this summer. I'm going on a nursing trip to Ireland, and I know we're going to be visiting one of the Sisters of Mercy centers there actually.
Through retreats, the Sisters' charism was carried by tying along world issues with student life. A wide variety of service clubs that teach the students the importance of community and service were created throughout campus that promote acts of service on a daily basis.
It's not just preparing you for your career, but it's being ignited into a vision where I need to be aware when I'm doing my job that this education helped me to get. Who are the poor? Where are the underprivileged? Where are those at risk? Who are the needy? And that I'm just naturally drawn to want to make sure I include something in my life that speaks to them, that tends to them.
You want to make the difference. We're the generation of idealists and optimists and people that want to be socially aware of what's going on around us, and we're the hope for the future.
It's a human vision, but it's inspired, from Catherine's vision by the gospel of Jesus, but it explodes that into a way of being human in the world that makes us more like sisters and brothers.